Hey guys, so today we're going to be looking at another movie API. So we're going to be Okay, so over here you can see another program. At the top as usual, we're going to do today, then the rules and let's say program. So today we're going to be looking at a movie API again. So instead of rapid API, we're going to be using an actual movie database called TMDB. So in here we're going to be looking at the most trending data. So for example, the most trending movie, the most trending TV series, the most trending person, for example, actor or singer, and then all is basically like whichever is most trending, like in if you put the movie, TV, person together, then which one is trending the most. So for example, if a movie is trending more than the TV, then and the movie is also trending more than the person or people, then movie comes first. So for example, when I run this, then over here I'm going to write, for example, movie and then day. So we only get to choose between day and week. So here the title is Peter Pan and Wendy. And then if I do, for example, movie again, but this time as week. So this week, the most trending movie is Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. After that, so here, first I've imported a request in JSON. So here's the user inputs about what they want. So here media types is equal to the media. So the all, movie, TV, and person. And then the duration, so week or day. Then here I'm checking the validation. So like for example, if they do not like the user does not enter person, TV, movie, or all, then I'm using count to check if it's actually there. So for example, so I'm just going to put a here so that we can see it. So print and then so if it does not exist, so for example, if I enter something that's not here, for example, Netflix. So I just entered something and then day. So then here it says not existing media type and then it by default switches to all. So for example, in all right now there's like right now the movie Peter Pan and Wendy is most trending. After that there's another movie called Scream VI, which is another movie which is trending right after that. And then it keeps going like that, and then after AKA movie, it's a TV, it's called Citadel, and then another movie, another movie, another movie, and then it keeps going down to the gut. Right now it doesn't seem that there's any people or a person here, but that'll come if it's there. So right now it's only like the TV and the movie. After that I have the link. So here in the link, I put in media types and duration within. So I've not created headers this time, I've just put it into the link. And then I'm using the get method. After that, then here response. So if response.ok, so response.ok is basically like if everything is okay in the get statement, then it should just continue with what it was doing. So it just goes into the if. And if it's not, then down here there's an else and then fail to get data from API. After that, there's data is equal to json.loads and then results is equal to data.get. Then here, this is basically more for programming practice than anything, but here, for example, It could be that there's no results and then it starts throwing in. So first I'm just going to print data so you can see what I'm talking about. Now here I'm just going to enter something. So for example, TV and then day. So then after that, this results, it could not come. So if it does not come, for example, then instead of throwing like an error, because obviously it's going to get an error if they don't find anything, then it's going to just return empty brackets. After that, I have said if len results, so the length of results is greater than 0. Then after that, if media types is equal to movies, so here's just if, elif, elif, and then if media types is equal to all is different because I have, so I'll explain that in a second. So here I've made parsing different for all of them because each of them will have a different parsing. So for example, in movie, the parsing is results, then 0 for the square bracket, and then title, because it has title. After that, it's elif media types is equal to TV, and then that will have a name, so results and square bracket and then the name, and then just prints the name. And then in person, it's results and then this and then name, and then print name. After that, in all, because I'm going to have like everything basically, so there's no specific type of parsing I can use, which is why here I have said title is equal to result.get, and then I'm gonna get title or name or original name or original title. After that, it's gonna print the title, the type, and then the release date. So release date or first air date, and then the overview. So if I just go to all, then I can show the overview. And I've also got the equal sign, so just to sort of separate it out. So all, and then for example day. So then if I go to the top, then here we have movie. So here it took from title. So after that, there's another movie, then there's another movie, then there's a TV. So in TV, they took name. And then here, this equal sign times 50 is just to sort of separate everything because there's multiple and all. So it just shows you like from top. So right now, the most trending thing is this movie. After that is this movie, then it's this movie. After that is this TV show, then it's another movie, then it's another movie, and so on. And then else no results found. So this is for that else. So else no results found.